Let's fight. Let's fight, folks. Wherever you're joining us from, pull them up. Let's fight. Tina Asia, Thomas, Andrew Cuthbert, Leslie Hamilton. Let's fight, guys. Basic power. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let us know you're receiving us loud and clear, good folks. Let us know you're receiving us loud and clear. Roxanne Odessa, Stacy and Stu. I see Robin Morgan is here. Patricia Asana. Great to see each and every one of you. I see again Karen Black is here. I see Lisa Remy. Good to see you, Lisa. Allison Cortez is here. Folks, we're fired up. We're ready to go, and we trust that you guys are as well. If you guys are, we are. Let's fight. We got to fight. Carry ready. Fired up, good folks. Fired up. Ready to go. We trust that you folks are well. You've had a fantastic weekend. I see Jason Adams joining us. Is it Jason Adams? I see Renald Warren. You don't want to share the live. You don't want to smash the emoji button, folks. Good to see each and every one of you. Share the page. Folks, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Share the page. Share the profile. Send on WhatsApp. You know the drill, good folks. Y'all know the drill. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji button, folks. We can do the same at the back end. Leon Beer. Good to have you here, Leon, and all the other guys joining us. Wherever you folks are joining us from, good to see each and every one of you. Share the live. Smash that emoji button. Roxanne, we see you. Trust you had a good weekend, Roxanne. Trust you had a good weekend as well. Paul Bowen. Paul, how are you doing? Good to have each and every one of you joining us this evening, folks. Wherever you folks are joining us from, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're joining us from, TikTok, Immigrant Loud Voice, you guys are joining us from Instagram, whatever platform. Welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. Let us know. Let's have to do it one more time. Let us know if you folks are hearing us loud and clear. That is how we want to be heard, folks. Share the damn live for us. Smash that emoji button. Chelsea Henry is here. Good to see you, Chelsea Henry, and all the other folks joining us. Pace and power, boots on the ground. Good to see you. Candy Little Indigit is here. Donna Brandt is here. Mavis Daviswell is here as well. Good to see each and every one of you. I see Kwana Mungu. Kwana, how are you doing? Altia Benjamin. Is the whole practice? Is the whole team out tonight? Ingrid King, Julian Mars. Good to see you folks. Facebook user. Some of you just showed up as Facebook user. Very happy to have you folks. You're happy to be here. We are happy to have each and every one of you. I see Glenn Jones is joining us. Junior Henry is joining us. Folks have come to work tonight. Put me to work for y'all, man. Please. Put me to work for y'all. Please and thank you. Mona Moses. Good to have you, June. Thomas Wilkin. Junior, yes, congratulations. Good to have you. Beverly Alexander. Pretty Melissa is here. Very subjective. Pretty Melissa is here, guys. We are happy you folks are here. Let us know if you're hearing us loud and clear. The folks are indicating yes, you're hearing us loud and clear, but we're happy about that. We might be peaking a little bit. We're going to pull it down just a little bit for you guys. We don't damage your ears. You know you all went to school in the time of the boom boom bus, but we don't want to contribute if we don't have to send you all a little over the other side. Pull that a little more, folks. A little more. Yeah. Happy to have each and every one of you. Say loud and clear with me. Leveling it off for you folks. Leveling it up quite nicely. Good to have each and every one of you, wherever you fantastic, wonderful, beautiful folks joining us from. It is our distinct privilege to have each and every one of you. We're happy you folks are here. Fired up, ready to go. That's how we know you do it. Fired up, guys, and ready to go. Share the live. Good to have you, Laverne Wade. Good to have you, Cecile Ogle, Gladys Mingo Bourne. Good to have you, Debbie Hohenkirk, Stacy Brown, Roxanne Odessa. Each and every one of you guys, we are happy. Very happy that you folks are here. Extremely happy. Mother Oliver, good to see you folks. Share the like, smash that emoji button if you guys are ready. We're about ready to get into it as well. We hope you folks are ready. We hope you guys are ready to get into it. Good to see each and every one of you. We're fired up, quite like you folks, and we are ready to go. Fired up, good folks. Fired up and ready to go. Trust that each and every one of you, trust you guys are well. You ready to go? June London, ready to go, Debbie, Owen, Marshall Glasgow. Hope you guys are well. How was the weekend, folks? How was the weekend? We trust the weekend was great to y'all. We trust, we hope the weekend was great to y'all. We hope, we trust and hope Debbie and Stanborn, Orvin Don, Kodawashi, those folks who are joining us on your way to work, on your way to home. Pace and power, folks, on your way home. Pace and power. We got a couple of things on the fight card, guys. We want to share with you folks. A couple of things on the fight card we want to share with you, and we trust that you guys stick around, folks. Lots to share with you, good people. I don't think we gone too far. We gone too far too fast. We're right where we need to be. Right where we need to be, good folks. We're telling you all, you're more and more, folks. More and more we on the tube. More and more good peoples. We on the tube. Candy Energy, Sharon Castillo, Deborah Sherona Lynch. More and more we on the tube. Who vex lose? Who vex? We out there. Good night. Good night, Sugar Bob. Very subjective too, Sugar Bob. Cecile, Wilbur Grant. Good to have each and every one of you. Good to have you folks. We're coming out to the Christmas season, folks. Christmas is over. Pick up the pace a little bit for me. Pick up the pace. And surely you go to YouTube, you subscribe to our YouTube channel, folks. Credible sources on YouTube, because we're going to be sharing lots of stuff there first. And you can't say we can keep you all in the know. You will not be able to say, good people. You will not be able to say, we did not keep you wonderful folks in the know. You can't say it. We tell you in advance. We told you folks in advance, right? Carol and Pam Halls. Good to have you, Pam, and Timna, Mona Moses. Good to have all these beautiful, wonderful, fantastic folks. Gail Alicock, great to have you as well, folks. We're about ready, I think, to get into the fight card. The folks can let us know. Are we there yet? If you all been there ready to get into the fight card, good folks, we are ready to get into the fight card. Fired up, they say, and ready to go. That's how we're doing it. Fired up, and ready to go. We're happy that you folks are here with us. Very, very extremely happy that you wonderful folks are here. Let's look how much things we got for talk with you. Folks, in Jamaica government serious on delivering on its promises for its people, and they will do it by any means necessary. Pauline Jones, you hearing that? They will do it by any means necessary. We're going to talk a little bit about Jamaica. We're going to talk a little bit too about Don Hastings. Yeah, we're coming around by Don, our colleague, our parliamentary colleague Don. You all don't know where we're going with that. You don't know where we're going with that. We're going to be talking about our parliamentary colleague Don. Yeah, same Don. Same Don. We're going to be talking about Don, folks, in just a little bit. We're going to be talking about Don in just a little bit. We're going to be talking about Don. We're going to be talking about Don. And then we got this young man who spoke truth to power recently. We're going to be talking about him as well. He spoke. A lot of people don't want to talk truth to power, though. A lot of folks don't want to talk truth to power, though. There's get vexed. They're talking the talk, but they're walking. They really want to talk truth to power. They're only bluffing. But we're going to be talking. We're going to be talking truth to power. Yeah. And then some stuff happening in Brazil. Yanet Madu, you saw that? Robin Morgan, you saw that? Stacey and so Tim Ford, you saw that? Where we can be picking up on some of the coverage from Reuters, I think, and the Washington Post. Them big boys, them is the folks we watch. Reuters and the Washington Post, the New York Times, and we're trying to patch our resettlement. We can't get everything right. But a couple of things, and then Harry is the gift, folks. Harry is the gift that keeps on giving. We're going to be talking a little bit about Harry too. Harry is that gift. Well, folks, that keep on giving, so Harry in the car too. Harry in the car, among other things, folks, I think we're about ready. First up, guys, the opener. We got to start you all right. Open the palate so you can enjoy the flavor. The flavor of the food. Some of your palates clog up, you know. Some of your palates clog up. You got to go and detox. Start the year right. Detox, start the year right. Some of your pores clog up too much. Clog up pores, people. Too much. Too much clog pores. You gotta clean those pores, folks. Clean the pores. We're gonna start with the opener. I think that's where we're going this evening. And then we move on to other things. The opener. I'm telling you, it's the opener. We told y'all about this young man who spoke truth to power. Some people don't like him. Who vex? Who vex? We is not for everybody. We're in a quiet taste. We is not for everybody. We are an acquired taste, good people. And that's what we're saying. Who vex? We are an acquired taste. He spoke truth to power. Folks, that's what we're telling you. Stay woke. In 2023, stay woke, Dali, Alexander, Chinsing, Henry, Carol, Pauline. Stay woke, Seymour George, Leslie Hamilton. Stay woke out there. You know, them boys going to come in after me. Many ways. But we got to stay woke. We saw him spoke truth to power over the weekend. He spoke truth to power, good people. And listen to me, a lot of foolishness we see happening in this country. Race-wise, we hope you all tune into our podcast today. We did give a replay of that fantastic program out of the Alliance for Change over the weekend where Professor Nahusi spoke very clearly, I like me trying to call his name there, spoke very clearly to race issues in this country. And this is a fellow who studied this issue inside out. He got a borrow PhD and he earned it. By dint of his intellect, study this issue. And you see, this is who we are. Studied race, studied Caribbean history, Guyanese history, and then he writes a lot. He said, this is who we are as a people. And we got to change your ways, you know. We got to change your ways. If you haven't had a chance yet to look at that podcast and to benefit from that very kind of rich discussion, we give it for free. We even charge you that. I mean, you could partner with us. We charge. We charge y'all nothing. Listen to this brother's picture to power. Y'all remember that issue? Young lady Linden got at home. But she home and looking like some other people home. Right? Tents made out of house empty. Well, the thing empty and so forth. You know, it took a lot of courage, I'm certain, out of this young man to speak the truth and speak truth to power. Right? And this is the opener, folks. The opener.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, right? I would like to highlight something. And I would like the world to know this here. And I would like to every single Guyanese to know this here. So last year, within the month of December, I see the government at Hanover Fee House, the Guyanese citizen, which is a good thing, yes. It's a motivating thing to people. But my point is, they give out brand new house with everything inside, set chair, big flat screen TV, wiring, etc. to people with straight hair. Like me, see my hair straight here? Like me, with every single thing inside. But this is a wake-up call for Guyanese people to think and have a brain to think. Right? They give out people with straight hair like me, build house, with every single thing, cotton ribbon, like it's a government official ceremony, which it is indeed, right? But my point of view now, I would like to say to pick up to the government. Yes, they reach out to people that who suffering and those things, and they make difference in those life and those things. But then again, they went to Linden, which is totally respectful. They went to Linden and built a house for a family, right? On 2 blocks. 2 blocks. The whole inside the house is made of plywood. Plywood. Quarter-inch ply. Where bonnet could go and destroy it and a very fast straight in. Right? No furniture. Hand over the house to the family. A family with children that who could make a difference in the future. You don't know that within one of that woman child could be the next president or next prime minister or next minister in this country in the future, right? You know, a young generation now don't forget things simply easy, which I don't forget things simply easy. You hand over a house with nothing inside, and you think people now going to applaud you and give you okay, oh, you did something great. You did something great, put a shelter, yes. But you didn't show where that individual or where that family was living before, which the 2 houses that the government are producing to the people that the 2 straight here, like me before, where they was living. So I want to like people to understand. A lot of people straight here like me to understand. And a lot of people that who have quarrel here like me to understand that what is going on is totally nonsense, because you can't give out people with straight hair, fully furnished, electricity, cable free for 1 year and those things to a straight hair individual family to think that, oh, there's a good thing for the Christmas and all kind of thing, which is a good thing, yes. For me, it's a good thing, yes. It changed life. Then if we go to African region, you should do the same. You should do the same which you did for what is it? Suplikin community or region, right? Because that's what we call it. Where the super slicking, they were putting them out, right? But it's totally disrespectful that you go to an African community region, and it's totally disrespectful that I look at it. You hand over a house uncompletely. The walls in the house is plywood. And it's totally, I know to myself that no minister or no government official that have a house that have plywood for the wall inside. That is sheetrock, wood or concrete. And it's totally disrespectful to the whole country and the whole African Negro society in the country of Guyana and throughout the whole country, regions, the 10 region administration region in this country here, right? But a lot of people now wouldn't see it, because a lot of people now hanging their mouth with their soup leaking because they want to get a hype. So I see they hand over a house to a granny, which is 80-something years old, and she's almost at her grave, right? She could, the granny, is not disrespectful on those things. It's a good thing, yes. You could look for the elderly, which is the elderly that who had sacrificed themselves to make it better again, yes. But you did something great for a family in Berbice. A mother with 6 children, and she got pregnant for one. I don't comment, yes. But a family in Linden, which is a African community, 90% is African living in Linden. It's totally disrespectful. You give a home to an African, curly hair, a hard hair like steel wool, right? Corally, like steel wool. Steel wool is called pat with or pat scrubber. With nothing inside, nothing. Waiting for volunteer to produce something in that home there. It's totally disrespectful. And he had no in a home, right on a 2 block above the sun. No fences, no concrete walkway, no concrete downstairs. We can't have a concrete down because it's not 2 block off the ground, 60 inch off the ground. It's totally disrespectful, and the African community needs to stand up. And we as a Guyanese is one nation, one destiny, and one people. That was the motto, right? But see now, a lot of people just get influenced and carried away. Things that the government is doing or government official is doing. The way that I see it, as an individual from London, I visited my home last year, it's totally disrespectful, right? If you're doing something for somebody, I want to get a hype, do it in a properly manner. Because end of the day, right, that the people that who go and build at home is not their money coming from their pocket. Is people like me and you, money come out that who paying tax and those things, and Guyana wealth, producing a good life to people. And a good life is for each and every single individual for the nation Guyana. To be between Amerindian, African, Chinese, Portuguese, whatever it is, that living in Guyana. It can be any races. We have 6 races in Guyana. That you don't need to go and nice up one race in Guyana because
I'm going to hold a sex so some people could share the live. I'm going to hold a little bit for y'all. I'm going to hold a little for you catch yourself and you digest. That's the opener, folks, for you digest the opener. After the opener, you need no main course and you need no dessert. You have the appetizer, you get the opener. The opener is like the main course. What else you need? We can sign off right now, folks. Share the live, smash that emoji button for us, and let me go down the road, good people. Let me go down the road, share the damn live, guys. Smash that emoji button for us. We want to go down the road, folks. We got to go down the road. You know how we do it. Good to see each and every one of you. Wherever you folks are joining us from tonight, good to see you. Share the damn live. Smash the emoji button, folks. Pace and power. We're coming from around the world, folks. We're coming in from around the world. Share the live. Still only for some of y'all. Barbara Ralph, Claudette Clark, Michaela Andrews Coates. I see Alison Cortez, Vashti Magnot. Share the damn live. Smash the emoji button, folks. And let me go down the road. We bring it in from around the world. That's valid, credible information, guys. That is valid, credible information. And some of us couldn't say it. Some of us couldn't see it, but our brothers said it. Will they listen? That's the other question. Will they listen? Share the damn live. And we got over 1,600 of you watching us on Facebook. We got over 1,000 of you watching us on YouTube. Good to see each and every one of you. We got over 3,000 of you watching us across the world. Share the damn live. Smash the emoji button, good people. And let me go down the road, no man. Let me go down. Folks, look. Folks, I'm telling you all, in Brazil, you know, them boys different in Brazil. Them boys different in Brazil. Them boots on the ground look different in Brazil. Kurt Paris, boots on the ground. Chinsing Henry, Rosetta Barton, Spurry Lee, boots on the ground look different. Very, very different. In Brazil, Ibn Lamy, Chinsing Henry. That's what I'm telling you, it looked different. It looked different. You see, of course, we love democratic norms and all of those fantastic things that work well in theory. We love it, we love it, we love it. They always work practically. We love it. We love it. Right? We had some of this, you know. We had some of this, folks. We had some GCOM building there at Field Street. We had the old Insurrection. The folks up north, they had their taste of it. Insurrection. Yes. We had a taste of it. We had a taste of it. Insurrection. We know what it look like. We know what it look like. Well, Inacio Lula de Silva. Inacio Lula de Silva. He got it right in his doorstep now. Has he the hypocrite, Ali? You know, sending words of comfort. When he stood there in GCOM Hatfield Street building and was part of that mayhem, I'm looking to see what the COI says about it. What COI, because it doesn't talk about a breakdown in order. A breakdown in order there at Hatfield Street. I'm looking to see what is going to be contained in that report. Folks, if that report too negative against the PPP, you won't see it at all. If them boys come out cussing the last administration, oh, every front page, you're going to see it. But folks, a lot of things happening on the ground there in Brazil. A lot of things happening on the ground there in Brazil, folks. We want to show you some of it. We're picking up some of this out of the Washington Post. I think some of it is out of the Associated Press as well. But we wanted you to see firsthand what's happening in Brazil, folks. Take a look, take a listen, share the damn live as well. Smash that emoji button. Take a look, guys, and take a listen.
There is no precedent for what these people have done, but these people will be punished. We are going to find the financiers, and they will all pay with the force of law for this irresponsible, undemocratic gesture, this gesture of vandals and fascists. There is no precedent for what these people have done, but these people will be punished. We are going to find the financiers, and they will all pay with the force of law for this irresponsible, undemocratic gesture, this gesture of vandals and fascists.
Folks, that is how it went down in Brazil. That's how it went down there. Of course, the supporters of Jair Bolsonaro believe that the election was rigged. You know the difference with us and them is we got the evidence. Them boys fighting tooth and nail in the courts. They want to see it. They don't want to hear it. Folks, in other news, you know, Prince Harry doing a lot of talking. Prince Harry doing a lot of talking of recent. Good folks, a lot of talking. He has a new book coming out. Spare is the name of the book. Spare is the name of that new book coming out by Harry. He's doing a lot of talking in this book. And one of the things he said in the book we found very fascinating is that listening to Shinsia, the Caribbean artist, the artist out of Jamaica, fantastic Shinsia. Same person helped to get him through the dark times, you see. We didn't tell you all. Did we tell you? Because I kind of told you, man. I tell you, we don't come in, Clark. Once you try black, you never go back, you know. But like, it's how much you can try. It's how much the prince is going to try. Once you try black, you never go back. He says, listening to Shinsia, I understand how you feel. I understand. Folks, you ever heard Shinsia temptation overdrive? I understand how the prince feeling. Tony Hack. I understand. As a matter of fact, I don't understand. I understand. Even Gordon, how the prince feeling. I understand. I understand. He said, listening to Shinsia, helping to get through some dark times. Yeah. Looking at Shinsia, help me get through a lot of dark times. You know, looking and listening. A lot of dark times. There's a lot of things in this book, you know. He vexed with Camilla Parker Boyles, the Queen consort. He said he take your room and make it one of her dressing room. He vexed with that. He vexed with that. He couldn't go fast enough. She took his room and made it one of her closets. Yeah. Real thing in this book. Real thing in this book. And then he had to fight. He had to fight with William beat up. You know, I hope he's better now. I hope he's quick on his feet now. He had to fight. Good, folks. Where William beat him up? Where William beat him up? See, you got all them things happening. All of those things happening, folks. Yeah. I'll be looking forward for the book. We're going to keep you all in the know, folks. We're going to keep you all in the know. Along the region, folks, a lot of things happening. Plenty things happening around the region. We think you guys are a lot of things happening around the region. A lot, plenty, enough happening around the region. And we begin, folks, in Jamaica. Hold us and play, you know. Hold us and play with them. Cabinet reshuffle coming. Donna Miller, Claire Capel, cabinet reshuffle coming. Why is in touch Shinsia Eric? From me, Larry say. Why is in touch Shinsia them in Jamaica? What will they do? Whatever shake up, mix up, shake down, take out the grams, wherever. Folks are telling us this cabinet reshuffle, the government election is on the horizon. And Andrew Holness is determined to deliver for the people of Jamaica. So you got to get out some people. Alec Darmlal, the gone long. Onage Waldron, the missing. You see? Sonia Parag, the gun. Right? Joe Hamilton, the dead weights. Whole Kwame McCray. Well, he won't even come in the first place. He won't even come in the first place. And they're saying that this is to ensure that government delivers more achievements to the people of Jamaica. They got to shake up, folks. It's looming since last year. The media there has had wind of this, and it says more eminent than ever. They missed the cabinet meeting quite recently. There's another one coming up on the 16th, and they believe some announcements are going to be made, and they believe there in Jamaica that Holness has been meeting one-on-one with his ministers, and some are going to go and we can get a shake-up. I see somebody say, shake up the blood clot cabinet. The blood cloth cabinet. Shake it up. So we got that. That's looming too as well, folks. We got that looming. We got that looming. It's looming, good folks. It's looming. I think we're in the 592. But it's good to be home for the holidays. I love being home. It's good to be home, folks, in the 592. No place like it. Not so Leslie Thompson. You probably did that, bro. No place like home. Donna, Wilton Blue, Heaven Faith, and all the other folks joining us. No place at all. No place at all like it. But Father have his mercies. A lot of things happening. A lot of things happening. Father, have his mercies. There's a lot, there's plenty, enough things happening. Father, have his mercies, folks. From some of the things we see in, in the diaspora where you folks are in New York. Guyanese fella nursing a gunshot wound, drive by. Like this is the order of the day now. Drive by. His name, folks, is Lorex Fraser. He was at a nightclub, folks. A nightclub in Queens called Impulse, where a car swung a corner and started licking shots, as we say colloquially, licking shots. And the folks believe that he was the intended target. This drive-by shooting quite recently, the folks said he was the intended target. Yeah, Yeah, that's what they're telling us. We're watching that. Watching that. Right? And some of that coming here. We can talk a little about that. We wish him the best. They tell us that he is recovering 2 gunshot wounds. Himself and another person was injured. Poor boss, they call him. Himself and another person were injured, and we're tracking that, folks. We're tracking that. This drive-by. My Lord. My Lord. Y'all keep it over, sir. We don't want to hear. We wish him well. We wish him a speedy recovery. We wish him a speedy recovery. Lorex Fraser. We wish him a speedy recovery. Yep. That's what we're doing. A speedy recovery. And quite few other things happening along these parts as well, good folks. But that's been the fighting line too. Respect and manners. Told them was coming here. Respect and manners. Respect and manners. Who we tell respect and manners to? I don't even know. But you say respect and manners to the one and only John Hastings Williams. We're being made to understand that John is going to be the next General Secretary of the PNCI. You know, John did a fantastic job of Minister of State. She worked also in Ministry of Communities in the last administration. Duly elected, last administration, Ministry of Communities, held some other portfolio, but her last substantive post was that of Minister of State. John understands teaching, understands the whole gamut of it, really and truly. And we're tremendously happy to see Don being elevated. You know, love all the folks who we saw were forerunners, even if they weren't, and all of that. But we're happy to see our sister John Hastings Williams to tell us she's tipped to be the next General Secretary of the People's National Congress Reform. Yeah. Good going, John. Good going. Pace and power. Respect and manners to Don, folks. Respect and manners. Share the damn light. Smash the emoji button, folks, and let me have a go at it. That's what we're saying. Share the damn light. Smash the emoji button. Let me have a go at it. Lots of stuff happening. Lots of stuff. The sugar down, folks, in some places. Them boys sugar down. When you see what happening, has to be. It's natural. Some of it, folks, just not natural. They gotta be sugar down. They gotta be sugar down. When you see some stuff happening, West Coast, but they got some terrorists there. You can't live your thing in peace. Your motorcycle, the thief in. You can't pass the thief in. Things are bad we hear in places like 28 and a bush lot and so forth on the West Coast there. West Coast, Berbice. Some people sleeping in the car. But here's that really and truly. This is the problem. Fair and square. But the police are responding as they should. That's what we have in Sporily. Seymour George, Barbara. The police, Kuala now responding as they should. And that's what the people are vexed with. They're not responding, man. The folks not responding. And so the bandits and thieves, the thieves, they tell us, operating on that corridor with impunity. Impunity. And then you know what? What is even more sad? Them boys telling us it's some juveniles. Here's some juveniles causing all this problem, all this commotion, juveniles. And then some folks tell us when they go to the station, you know, I'm missing this. Wake up, my car front wheel gone. Wake up, the windscreen gone. Police say no, they can't do anything. It's juvenile. That's not so. That's not so. Don't come wrong with funny. But we understand, folks. Police, please do your work. Please, it's a new year, 2023. Please, let me do your work. Let me do we work. Brace it over. Brace it over. Let me do we work, police. Let me do we work. Brace it over. Where we bracing it? Look at this. You can imagine you go to the shop minding your own business. And some jerk asks you to buy a Guinness. You want buy 3. He even throw firecrackers in your pocket and in your pants. Throw firecrackers in the man's pocket and in the pants. You see? And what is even more hurtful? Again, we hearing the complaint of inaction of the police. That the police don't want to go and investigate. As a matter of fact, they're telling us here, the police dashed the people on the station, Marilyn Larimer. Tony Hack, Yuli North, they dashed the people on the station when they went to make the complaint. This what kind of cowboy country is this? This is the Wild Wild West. Abiola Clark, the Wild Wild West, Sasha Trim. Winston Kilkenny, it's the wild. They dash the family out of the station because they're telling us one of the officers at that particular station that they made this complaint to, one of the officers is relative with one of the fellows who did this dastardly act, throwing the scream in the man's pants. Y'all don't come around with funny with them kind of things. Don't do it. Can you imagine that? A scream in your pants. Burn the fellow genitals. Must blow off his balls for all you know. Untold damage, Alson Cortez. Can be caused here. And poor Wayne Hernandez, this fisherman who was burnt after these beasts threw his firecrackers in the fellow pans because he ran by Guinness for them. They said the family went to Myconi police station. That's the police station named in the report. That's the police station, Myconi police station. And they don't want to do nothing. Them fellas ain't want to do nothing. That's what they're telling us. That's what they're telling me. The fellas don't want to do anything. We got to be a little different in 2023. And I'm begging y'all. Asking for myself. Let's be a little different in 2023. Well, you know them boys. You know them boys, Abiola Stanborn. Ching Sing. You know them boys. Barbara Ralph. How they stay? Yes, them same boys. How they stay? Wicked. Yvette Madu. The Think. And the Journey. Barbara Ralph. Star Major. Star. Wicked, Stink, and Dirty. That's what we say. Wicked, Stink, and Dirty. Let's story now. To Mary Water. I ain't telling you skin juice coming through the pipe. Is the water. Her defense of the school went to, is the water. It's the water. My God, it's the water. You think it's cane juice? This is the filter you're watching here. It's a painting green. It's what coming through the pipe. The filter capturing. Huh? Sean Bob Semper is what coming through the pipe. Listen to me. You lose Alpha Ali. With little water like that, the problem solved, you know. You give me little down in his glass. I said, Chief, that's what coming through the pipe. Problem fixed. Problem fixed. Problem solved. The people there in Jamaica, they said they're fed up. Absolutely fed up. Fed up. Fed up how the water coming. Fed up. Right? Fed up. I ain't even living there and I don't fed up myself. So let me fix it, man. Fix it, man. Y'all see what crime doing with we? Y'all see what crime doing with we? You see what crime doing with we? Run away. No justice. Wade Hernandez. No justice. You see what crime doing with it? Them boys, as we said, operating with impunity. Operating with impunity, folks. With impunity. That's how they're operating. And today we saw the gunning down of an unidentified male. Don't know if there's any reports out as yet that is identified him by name. I don't know. But the folks are telling us that he was a contractor along with a crew on a cleanup in the area of Smythe and Durban Street. On a cleanup. And folks, that was it, you know. Got up this morning and left to go to work. But he didn't know him coming back. He didn't know that was it. Right, take a look at some of what we saw out there at Smythe and Durban Street today as this young man lost his life. Take a look at some of what we saw. Folks are telling us that a vehicle came up and shot this young man twice. Vehicle came up and shot him twice. That's what they're telling us. This vehicle shot him twice. Believe it or not, shot him twice. Shot him twice. In this area, Smythe and Durban Street. And as he fell to the ground, Star Major, Ingrid King, as he fell to the ground, Seymour George, he attempted to get up and run. A natural instinct. He fell right in front of that car you see there on the pavement. Right at the side of this car, he fell. He attempted to get up and run. Mr. King, Rosetta Barton, and the guys tell us, Suchan, they tell us, men exited the vehicle, approached him, and shot him about 8 more times. There's a breakdown of law and order in this country. Happening subtly, slowly, every day. Because you know why? You got people like Ropes and Ben abandon the post, you know, absent without leave. Abandon the post, absent AWOL. They go AWOL, absent without leave. And so, in this area here in Smythe and Durban Street, they tell us was like a war zone today. They shot him twice from the car. That's the report we have. From the car, they shot him twice. See, somebody said cowboy country. And then as he got up, he got hit. As he got up and tried to move off. That was it. The folks tell us at least 8 more shots. He was a contractor cleaning up the drains there with some other folks. Cleaning up the drains there with some other folks. And that was it. That was it. Right there and then. Right there and then. That's how it went down, folks. You know, those in authority, they promised a crime prevention plan. Well, we still waiting like many other things. You know, that's like a pink slip we still holding on to. You know, you're waiting on a raise in wage and salary. They're telling us budget is being read on the 60. We still holding, bracing it over for a lot of things. It's pink slips in our hands. We still holding. We still holding and watching. As the country, you know, becomes cowboy country. Anything to do. Things tight. all over, good folks. Things are tight. All over. Tight, good people. That's what I tell you. Things tight. Who shared it down life? Tight. I like you. Tight. Things tight. Yeah. It's still tight. Now Suriname is charging us $1 million to rent their boats to fish. I thought them boys promised them license. Oh, that's a pink slip too? Abiola, Kuala Mingo, Daniel King, Roland, Jewel, Abiola, Beverly. That was a pink slip. But 2 years ago, them boys tell them license coming to fish in the Quarantine River. The Suriname end this. The Surinamese end it. Bring a license for y'all. When they say hold a pink slip in the hand. And now, the Surinamese charging them to rent their boats to fish in that river. Close to $1 million. Auntie Sandra, money got for Mac. Auntie Sandra, thanks for the thing, Thanks for the thing, Auntie Sandra. Thanks for the thing. Money got for make close to $1 million. But let me say we got it left. The thing is everybody got a block. The thing is how we got a block the end of the real story. Money got for make the story me say money got for make we don't run on waters. The budget promise fishing licenses. They're still waiting. They're still waiting. I wonder how they're going for we. I wonder how they're going for we. The closer, folks. The closer. You know them budget scams? Balloting can't yet. Them boys already trying to rig the next election. Balloting can't yet, and we gotta stay woke. Rest you ain't gonna see it. You ain't gonna know how. We gotta stay woke. Like MP, Member Parliament Ganesh Mahipal. You know, we dealing still with this boundaries issue. How Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, Dildo, Minister Dildo, same fella, took it upon himself to redraw some of the boundaries, of course, to suit the People's Progressive Party Civic. Of course, it's to suit them. Redrew some of these boundary lines. Of course, it is to sue them. And then a court action by Senior Counsel Roy 04 and some other folks send them topsy-turvy because they know what they were doing. They knew and know what they were doing was illegal. And so they sought to correct course. GCOM now run out to say, Darmlal didn't have any right to do it. He had no right. None. Huh? And they can do the boundary drawing as they should. But here's the story now. This is the kicker. They want to use the boundaries that he set. And of course, Member of Parliament Ganesh Mahipal, who shadows this Ministry of Local Government and Regional Development, spoke to us on the sidelines of his Public Accounts Committee meeting at the National Assembly today. And here is what he told us.
Let me say, first of all, that for local government elections, there are really 80 elections being held across our country. And in these 80 local authority areas, which are really 70 NDCs and 10 municipalities, the boundaries of those local authority areas, the external boundaries, are controlled by the Minister of Local Government and Regional Development. He has the authority to give us the external boundaries. So if we take, for example, Georgetown begins at Agricola, where there's that arch, and it goes all the way to Cummins Lodge, where there's the other arch. But within those boundaries, within the external boundaries that the minister has control of, are internal constituency boundaries. In Georgetown, there are 15 constituencies, and each constituency has boundaries also. But those boundaries, the constituency boundaries, the duty is that of GCOMs. GCOM has the authority, the legal mandate to demarcate constituency boundaries. The problem we have right now is that Dharamlal gazetted an order called Order 40 of 2022, which he later amended, and it is now Order 50 of 2022. And in that order, Dharamlal sought to demarcate constituency boundaries. And that is illegal. That is wrong. I must say that GCOM took that responsibility back because it's theirs. They have the legal authority to demarcate constituencies within local authority areas or within NDCs and municipalities. Now, the changes that Dharamlal made in Order 39 of 2022, which is another legal document, was to increase seats in some NDCs and decrease seats in some NDCs. And by virtue of doing that, it changes the constituencies that exist within those NDCs. And that is particular to 19 NDCs, 19 local authority areas. This change has an effect on. What it requires GCOM to do now is to go into these 19 local authority areas and revisit the constituency boundaries of those 19 affected NDCs or local authority areas. And it requires GCOM to speak with people on the ground, to have the political parties that are involved in this matter so that they can amicably resolve the boundary issues, more so constituency boundary issues. I will like to say that we in the coalition, we in the APNU AFC, do not support GCOM using that illegal document that Dharamlal forced on us. That document, Order 50 of 2022, which has Dharamlal's demarcation, was particularly done to satisfy the People's Progressive Party's agenda. It was clearly illegal gerrymandering of our boundaries within our NDCs, our constituency boundaries. And Dharamlal sought to have tried a thing in an attempt to gerrymander the entire process so that his political party can benefit. And for those who may not know, gerrymandering is really and truly manipulating boundaries to satisfy your own party's interests or to ensure that you have the advantage at the polls. And when we examined the 19 local authority areas that had the changes to their boundaries because of Dharamlal's intervention, we recognized that what Dharamlal did was primarily to put the boundaries in such a way so that the People's Progressive Party can win all the seats in those 19 affected areas, even though they may not enjoy all the support in those areas. A couple of areas that we carefully analyzed showed that the coalition enjoys the majority of votes in those areas. But because of this gerrymandering, it will reflect in the election, should it happen with these gerrymandering, it will reflect the PPP winning the seats. And that is what you call political mischief at its best. You call it illegal gerrymandering, and you call it trying to not reflect the truth or the true will of the electorate. And the people of this country must understand what is happening at that level. And I want to say this crystal clear. This is not a case whether there should be changes or there should not be changes. All 19 affected areas had political gerrymandering by Dharamlal, and all 19 areas must be corrected by GCOM. All 19 areas must be corrected by GCOM with the able and competent assistance of all political parties that are involved in local government elections. So, to put it in a nutshell, we do not agree and tolerate political, mischievous, illegal gerrymandering of our constituency boundaries within local authority areas. And we call on GCOM to do the right thing, to do it in a manner where you consider the criteria that will cause you to put demarcations. And those criteria are simple. Those criteria are simple. The population ought to be taken into account. The geographic orientation ought to be taken into account, and the community orientation ought to be taken into account. You cannot have a situation where there are only 300 voters in an area, and you make that into a constituency to have one representative, and then you have another area that has about 7,000 voters, and they're also entitled to just one representative as their constituency rep. The issue here has to do with there being proportional representation in the respective constituencies to reflect the true will of the people who will exercise their franchise to cast a vote. Right now, if you are to assess what we have before us, if you are to look carefully at the documents, the legal documents before us, all it points to is political gerrymandering by Dharamlal and his clique, something we will not stand for.
Pace and power. Pace and power. Pace and power, folks. Pace and power. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Couldn't put it any way better ourselves, folks. Couldn't put it any way better ourselves. You got a story for us? You got a story for us? Do let us know. Don't keep it to yourself, folks. I'm begging. Don't do it. 627-6963. If you got a story for us, 627-6963, folks. And please, we encourage you guys. We can't do it without you. Partner with us. We are available via Cash App and Zelle and PayPal and all of the others, folks. Just for your convenience, we just can't do it without you, folks. We can't do it without you. We can't.
Want to keep getting the best in the ring?
That's right.
Yes, you can help us to keep going by partnering with us through your contributions. And it's easy. Send us a daily, weekly, or monthly donation, whichever is most convenient to you. Cash App at $in-the-ring592, Zelle and PayPal in-the-ring592@gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 627-6963 for how to contribute via MoneyGram and Western Union, and for MMG payments.
For all your legal document needs and more, the Alistair Collins firm is the place for you. If you are looking to have your statutory declarations done, affidavit of income, affidavit of identity, or guidance replacing your damaged or lost passport or lost license, you need the Alistair Collins firm. They can also help you with tenancy agreements, agreements of settlement, your power of attorney, your last will and testament, and certification of documents. The Alistair Collins firm is located at the Callion Mall, 162 Lamar Street in Georgetown between Camp and Waterloo Streets. Alistair Collins is a commissioner of votes to affidavits and a justice of the peace. You can also call them at 649-6410 or 685-6446 or 503-1451. The Alistair Collins firm, help when you need it. For all your legal document needs and more, the Alistair Collins firm is the place for you. If you are looking to have your statutory declarations done, affidavit of income, affidavit of identity, or guidance replacing your damaged or lost passport or lost license, you need the Alistair Collins firm. They can also help you with tenancy agreements, agreements of settlement, your power of attorney, your last will and testament, and certification of documents. The Alistair Collins firm is located at the Callion Mall, 162 Lamar Street in Georgetown between Camp and Waterloo Streets. Alistair Collins is a commissioner of votes to affidavits and a justice of the peace. You can also call them at 649-6410 or 685-6446 or 503-1451. The Alistair Collins firm, help when you need it. For all
That's going to do it for us, folks. That being said, that's going to do it for us. That's our time, and that's our program. Thanks for joining us, folks. Before you go, thousands of you are still watching us. Share the like, smash that emoji button, folks. Share the like, smash that emoji button, folks. And we told you already to partner with us. Partner with us. You got a story? Hit us up. Share the like, smash that emoji button, good people, and partner with us as well. That being said, good folks, that's our time, and that's our program. Stay safe out there, folks. That being said, that's the time, and that's the program. Stay safe out there, each and every one of you. You heading to work, heading home from work. Joan Robinson, good to see you. Melanie Adams Sanborn, Ingrid King, Dollar Miller, good to see you. Seymour George, great to see you. Beatrice Selby, David Wood, Lynette Fraser, Joylyn Cook, Yvette Madu, good to see you folks as well. Michaela Andrews, coach, Rosetta Barton, good to see you guys. You share the like before you go. Smash that emoji button. Stay safe.